I've got Gavs Astra VXR Nürburgring here. I've got some goodies to fit to it, so new airflow meter, K06 hybrid turbo, this belter Klasen manifold, hoping for some good power out of that, new crank sensor, so only one thing for it, but just to get torn into it, eh? Here's the first problem we're running into. Both these bolts here, fancy bolts, soft as shit. These are going to need to be chiselled off. There's another one for you there, Gav. Look at that. They crack right across there. And this was the crack he sent me a picture of, a cracked compressor housing as well. Look at that. Never seen that before. This is common, I've never seen this happen. Not too sure what that bolt is all about down there as well. Somebody screwed a bolt in the side. Threaded it and screwed a bolt in. That'll be why the compressor housing's cracked in. That should have a brass cap on it, but it's how it's been drilled and tapped, and I've put a big ass bolt on it that's sticking out into the compressor housing. It looks like that's where the crack started. Oh well, moving on. So Gav mentioned that the car had possibly had a K06 hybrid on it, and I'll just see that now. Yep, looks like it. 65mm compressor wheel. So aye, it does have a K06 hybrid on it, and it was only making about 280 horsepower, so pretty poor, but more than likely because of the cracks in the manifold and the crack in the compressor housing. Just wasn't running as efficiently as it should be. So let's get the Klasen on and the new K06. Oh, that's not ideal, it's not even clocked properly, straight out of the box, smashing. What you can do is put on some coolant pipes just to line make sure the orientation's right, and then we can adjust the compressor cover to suit. fucking hell, look at this shit. How the fuck? So if you're fitting one of these, you need to clock this and tighten this first. You can't actually get with a socket, this is too thick. So we need to nip this up with the compressor clocked, or the housing clocked. It's fun and games. I hope that never leaks. So, turbo's all been stripped. I've got all the bits and pieces I needed off it. All been reassembled. I've fitted all one-time clips and stuff as well to keep all these vac lines on, and it just looks better than tie wraps. So everything's swapped over. One thing to note, if you ever fit one of these manifolds, you actually need to fit your oil feed line and clock it around so you can actually tighten it, because you cannot get a socket in there anymore. The manifold is just too fat, so just note that. You can't actually remove or refit the oil feed line. Bit of a pain, but this manifold looks phenomenal. So just having a look at these ports here, these ports are actually the same size as the manifold that I opened up, so these ports are more or less the same size as the gasket. Let's just have a look here. So really all they've done is match the port size to the gasket, which is fair enough, but the design, it's so much deeper. You know, for allowing the gases to come out that heat. This one's it's like a bottleneck, it's just terrible. But this one here, nice and smooth. sure we came off that and then went that way. So. Yeah, the turbo sounds different to the flutter.
Right round.
Aye, follow that Volvo, that's it. What's this? Going for a second gear pull? Yeah, take it right up to the red light. Power comes up top now. Feel better? Right up to the fucking red line there.
Sounds so different as well. I didn't think I've actually red lined it.
Aye.
Aye. Honestly.
Well, that's where all your power comes in with these. So you've got the top load down with the Klasen inlet, but the majority of your power's right peak power, you know what I mean?
My mouth's going dry.
You can either go all the back round for another blast, or we can head back up to yourself. It's that second gear, you want to hold it in fucking second.
Aye.
But it's a good pull, eh? It's a good pull, like.
Jeez.
And it'll be even, you'll notice the difference on a cold night or a cold day.
Aye.
See, when winter comes, if you get it out, no even winter, but just a cold night, this is 25 degrees we're just about. It's fucking melting.
We'll go around once again.
Nice.
Driven it like this before, honestly.
Quality. It feels good, like. It feels good, and it's fucking melting. It'll feel phenomenal when it's chillier, you know.
Absolutely, aye.
Because this has just been on the dyno, heat soaked to fuck, and it's hot out here, and you've just done maybe 3 pulls with it.